morning, South Florida. It is 58 degrees, and that tells me tax season is here. And it's winter time in Florida. 58 degrees, unbelievable. It's freezing. That's what we say in Florida when it gets this cold. It's freezing over here, but I better enjoy it because it won't be this cold for too long. I've been out of YouTube for a month or so. I apologize for those of you that have been asking for the tax tips, and I was just doing a lot of work getting ready for tax season. But I'm gonna try to do this on a weekly basis, if not definitely more often than just every 2 months or every month and a half. But a quick tax tip this week: make sure that if you have any international activity, that you talk to your CPA about it. Please don't forget, the penalties are just huge, okay? And now it's been for a while now, the IRS is sending automatic penalty notices. Most of these forms, the minimal penalty is $10,000. It doesn't matter if it was, a small activity or what have you. It's the minimum that they will charge you. And if you didn't do a tax return, for example, or a form included with your return, and you amend your return and include that form, I guarantee you're gonna get this penalty or this notice right away. They're sending automatic now. So make sure if you have any international activity, that you talk to your CPA so that they can guide you into what form you should file with your tax return, be it an individual tax return or a business tax return. It's extremely important. So a lot of the other penalties you see charged to you, depending on what type of penalty it is, they're based on an amount or a percentage. But the international forms are just crazy. They're very expensive, and the IRS is really tracking all these international activities. They figured out that there was a lot of money overseas from U.S. citizens and residents that were not being declared in the tax return, and no income tax was being paid. And that's the thing. Even if you don't have any tax, sometimes you have the form you have to fill out. It doesn't mean you have to pay extra tax, but you just have to fill out the form. And if you don't, then you'll be subject to these penalties. So that's my tax tip. Next week we'll have some more. I'm gonna give you next week. My plan is to give you a little tip on hiring children if you have a business to lower your taxes. That is a very good tip. A lot of CPAs use these tactics, totally legal, of course. I'll never bring you anything that is illegal or that it will put you in harm's way if you get an audit. So that'll be for next week. Hope you enjoy your day wherever you are. If you're in Boston, New York, or any place that it's snowing, just try to keep warm. See you next time.